All right, what is up, guys? Welcome to the video. Welcome to the Q1 update. 2019, it's a new year. A lot of stuff's going on. I'm really excited to be making this video for you guys and bringing you guys up to speed. I know it's been a while since we've chatted. I don't know how many of you guys are really staying up to date on crypto or kind of where your individual accounts are at or where anything's at. So I wanted to make this for you guys and bring you up to speed. I'm really, really excited about this year. There's a lot of developments going on, a lot of the things that I've been talking to you guys all about as far as institutional investment firms coming online, adoption everywhere we look. I mean, things are really, really happening in this space, and it's only a matter of time before the price catches up. So I'm really excited. I'm not going to take a lot of time really going through this report with you guys. I'm really excited to share, and really my intention with this video is to implant an idea in your mind that this is a once in a 100 lifetimes investment opportunity. Okay, and I'm going to share with you guys some stuff today that hopefully is going to open your eyes to show you, to really have you guys understand what a big opportunity this is. Not so much, I would never expect you guys to understand to the depths that I do how this technology works, but I want you guys to see that, you know, a lot of people talk about the next big thing. I wish I could find the next big thing. Well, this is the next big thing. This is bigger than the next big thing. So by the end of this, I really hope to really instill that idea in you guys. The biggest thing is we've survived. We survived so far. 2018 was a freaking crazy year. It was the most challenging year of my entire life. My entire 37 years of living, 2018 was hands down the most challenging. Literally within days after us launching this group, the market started to correct. It started to correct big time. Everybody on the team within 90 days had totally quit on me. As far as the people that were good at trading, researchers, everybody quit. There was no money being made within this group. And a lot of those guys, their own personal portfolios were really taking a hit. And so everybody quit on me. On a personal side, my relationship of 5 years finally came to an end, and the market ended up correcting up to 90% on some projects. Pretty much every project in the top 20 has corrected at least 75 to 80%. So this really isn't just us. This is everybody across the board has really been affected by 2018. But, the big but, okay, I learned and I've grown more in 2018 than in all my 36 years combined. And the biggest thing is I've taken what I've learned and who I've become, and in that fire, and I'm pouring it into this obsession. I am obsessed with cryptocurrency. I see that this is the most advanced, this is the most powerful technology that's ever been created thus far. This technology this is what's going to move humanity forward. Without blockchain technology, artificial intelligence isn't going to work. Robotics at a high level isn't going to work. Automation at a high level isn't going to work. So this is an evolution of technology that's really, really exciting. And we have the opportunity to invest into it. Okay. What does this mean for you? Okay. It means for you that you have invested in the greatest investment opportunity in history. But I kind of want you to think, and going back to the beginning of this video, my job, my intention in this video is to plant a seed in your mind. Plant a seed that this is the greatest investment opportunity in history. So I want you to think about something. If you had a time machine, how much money would you have, if you could go back in time, how much money would you have invested in Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, all of the previous technologies, okay, in all investments, okay, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, all companies go through phases, okay? They launch, they go through massive growth, maturity, and then a decline, okay? All of these 5 companies, investments, they've already reached their maturity. Okay. The chances of Apple going from a $1 trillion market cap company to a $2 trillion market cap company, in just layman's terms, doubling your investment, pretty rare, pretty slim to none. Okay. The iPhone sales are already slumping. So it's already hit its maturity. So there's really not much more technology that Apple's going to come up with to really explode their market cap and their share price. Same with Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Facebook. So if you've seen that movie Back to the Future 2, where old Biff gets his hands on the sports almanac so he can go back in time and make bets on certain sports games and outcomes. Okay, if you had a time machine and you could go back in time, how much money would you have invested in these 5 projects that I've done research on? And after I show you this, I'm going to venture to say that you would, if you could go back in time, you would invest every last penny that you could get your hands on. You would ask friends and family. You'd sell a freaking kidney to invest in this stuff. So first, let's look at Apple. Okay, if you would have invested in Apple, okay, in December of 1980, when its share price was 49 cents, okay, and it hit a high of $227 in August of 2018, that would have given you a 460x return on your money in 38 years. So if you had invested just $1,000, that $1,000 would have turned into $460,000. That's not including stock splits or anything like that. That's just straight up 1 for 1. Okay, let's look at Microsoft. Okay, if you would have invested in Microsoft in 1986, its share price was 6 cents. 6 cents. It hit a high of $114 in, it's covering it for me. You can see it for you guys. Okay, in September 2018. Okay, so it hit a low 6 cents in 1986, hit a high of $114, giving you 1,800x return on your money. Look at these numbers. The numbers don't lie. I got these off of just a charting website. You can go do this research for yourself. $1,000 investment would have turned into $1.8 million in 22 years. $1,000. Okay, Google. Okay, Google, 2004, $51 per share. $1,231 at its high in September 2018. Okay, giving you essentially a 24x return on your money in 14 years. So $1,000 turns into $22,000. Amazon. Okay, $1.50 in 1997, $2,012 August 2018. Okay, for a $1,340, or excuse me, 1,340x times your return in 21 years. Facebook, $29, May 2012. $194 at its high in June 2018, giving you only 6.5x your money in 6 years. Okay? The question is, here's the big question. Okay? Could you have survived the ups and downs? Just like now, because when we invested and when we got this group launched in March 2018, so a year ago, most of you got in at the very top. Some of you, the money that you invested, you had bought Bitcoin even earlier. I bought my first Bitcoin at $400. I got Ripple at 0.6 of a penny. Okay, so as much as it's hurt, 2018 still hurt us all, some more than others. In all markets go through cycles. Okay, and this is just 2018 was just part of a cycle. Look at this. If you would have invested in Amazon, let's go back. Remember Amazon, 1,340x return. $1,000 investment turns into $1.3 million. But could you have survived it? Look at this. December 1999 goes from a high of $106 down to $597, a correction of 94%. Look at this. April 1999 to August 1999, 57%. So even these big bad boy blue chip stocks, they all correct. Okay, the difference between someone who makes a fortune and someone who maybe makes a little bit of money and someone who makes nothing and actually loses money is patience. Okay, the best part about this for you guys, everybody watching this video, everybody a part of this group, the best part is you don't need a time machine. Okay, you've actually invested in these technologies, in these companies, because they're all companies essentially. Okay, they may not have big buildings. Bitcoin doesn't have a building anywhere. Okay, but every Bitcoin is essentially a share or even a fractional share in a technology. Okay, just like Facebook, just like Google, they're technology companies, just like Uber, it's a tech company. Same with Bitcoin, same with Ripple, same with EOS, same with Tron, same with Stellar, same with every coin, every cryptocurrency project, okay? You have beat all of the big players to the game. Everybody, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan Chase, Fidelity Digital, Fidelity Assets, you've beaten all these huge multi-trillion-dollar investment firms to the game. Okay, I've been doing a lot of research on 2018. A lot of research. Okay, and from what I found, this bear market, 2018, was caused by the big money crashing the market to capitalize on this opportunity. In 2017, in December 2017, leading up to it, and especially in December, okay, these big players with billions and trillions of dollars, they saw, wow, this crypto thing is real. And guess what? They don't buy high and they don't sell low. These people are very smart. They've got a lot of very smart people working for them. And what they do, they crash the market. Now, I know you might not be able to see this slide very well, but this is Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase Bank, the 6th largest bank on the planet. Okay, I think $3.2 trillion. Okay, all the times that he has spoken negatively about Bitcoin and about cryptocurrencies, dropping the price as a result. And then boom, on this page right here, literally the day after he put out some bad press on Bitcoin, right here, JP Morgan Securities buying Bitcoin on the OTC. Again, guys, these guys aren't stupid. Everything you see on the news when it comes to bad press, bad news, is to drop the price so these guys can buy it. They're not dumb. They don't buy high and sell low. They've been doing this way too long. They have some of the smartest investors on the planet working with them and working for them. They do not buy high and sell low. And they have the money, especially when we hit an $800 billion total market cap for crypto. They have the means, they have the resources to crash that market and then to buy it up while they're building out their infrastructure. Okay? But now that they've bought their positions, because we've tested the lows, Okay, we haven't dipped below 100 billion, from 800 billion to 100 billion. Okay, we've tested the lows, we've continued to test it, and we've built support. And now what they're doing, in all of 2018, they've been building out their own infrastructure. They've been building out the regulation that's going to support them and that's going to benefit them. Okay, look at this. The first company we're going to look at, Fidelity. Okay, maybe some of you guys have heard of Fidelity. Maybe some of you guys even have investments with Fidelity. Okay, Fidelity is the number one largest broker by assets under management in America. The number one. $2.4 trillion under management. Look up here in the top right. Fidelity Digital Assets, their own crypto exchange, their own crypto brokerage, just launched about 3 weeks ago. Do you think that if crypto was a fad, do you think that if crypto was a get-rich-quick scheme, do you think that the number one, the largest investment broker in the country with $2.4 trillion would be opening up a cryptocurrency exchange? Ask yourself that. Okay? Where do we go from here? We observe and we wait. Okay? I observe and I wait. Okay? That's my job. That's all I do. Observe, research, and then we just wait. Okay? I've said this from the very start with you guys. I am not a trader. And I've had one of you guys in the group has given me access to a very expensive day trading and short-term trading access to. It's called Signal Profits. And while they're always putting out signals, that's for sure. Man, I mean, to me, the losses, the risk and the losses outweigh the gains when it comes to trading, for my mind at least. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I'm not a trader. I see trading, day trading, short-term trading as just a form of gambling. Okay? And I've already took on enough stress, taking on the responsibility of getting you guys into cryptocurrency, that there's no way I'm gambling with your guys' money. There's no way I'm going to do that. Okay? But here's the thing. Patience is boring. Going back to some of those stocks that I showed you, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, could you wait 30 years to get an 1800x return on your money? 1800, Microsoft, 1800x. $1,000 turns into $1.8 million. But the question is, could you wait? Could you wait? I know I can. I know I already am. The richest, most successful investors are long-term fundamental investors. They're not day traders. In fact, there was a study that showed that 80% or more day traders and short-term traders lose money. They don't make money. The people who make the real money, the Charlie Mungers, the Warren Buffetts, have long-term perspectives. They are fundamental investors, just like me. Okay, I see that this is a 2 to 5 year game plan. Just like from the very beginning, my plan is 1,000x. We're going to take 1 million to 1 billion. We only ended up raising $500,000. So from $500,000 to $500 million, but it's still 1,000x. And at this day and time, as far as the day of me making this video, I think 1,000x is conservative. Okay. Let me share something with you. Bitcoin, it's low. 3/10 or 3/100ths, 3/100ths of a penny. Okay? It's high, $19,783 for a $6,500,094% return in 7 years. So what is that? 659,000x return in 7 years. It's all about knowing the fundamentals. It's all about seeing the next big thing. First came the computer, Apple. Second came the software, Microsoft. Next came the internet, Google, Amazon. Next came social media, Facebook. And now is blockchain technology and digital assets. This is it. This is huge. I've never been so certain of something in my entire life. This is huge, guys. Huge. Like I said, blockchain technology is so much more than just these coins and currency and stuff like that. That is, to me, that's surface level stuff. Surface level stuff. It's this technology, the underlying blockchain technology. Man, because I use EOS. I use Tron. And they are huge. And they're growing rapidly. A lot of things are being built on these protocols already. It's a decentralized internet. It's very powerful stuff. So what comes next? Recent developments, okay? I've brought on 2 very sharp new partners with tons of trading experience as well as fundamental research experience. Because in this space, there's a lot of information, a lot of data to sift through and research through so that we can always be on top of our game, okay? So I brought on 2 new people. I'm really, really excited about that. They have a lot of experience. They've gotten phenomenal results already. One of them is a VP of sales for Wells Fargo. He's in charge of business investments. And the other one's very sharp guy, has a lot of experience in trading, really, really sharp guys. Okay, what I see moving forward for Q2. So now the institutional doors have opened. So now that, Fidelity has opened its doors, you've got a lot of other exchanges around the world or institutional firms around the world that are now starting to take on investments from institutions and from just regular people that want to get into crypto. They might have a 401k. They might have a superannuation fund if you're in Canada or in Australia. So this stuff is happening, guys. Okay? More adoption. This stuff is spreading like wildfire, guys. Just because the price hasn't matched the adoption doesn't mean the adoption isn't happening. It is happening. It's happening more and more and more. What is happening? Now that these institutions like Fidelity, SBI, and others, now that they have created their own gateway so that they can start selling cryptocurrencies to their clients, okay, it is the sharks. Fidelity has thousands of employees, thousands of people on their sales force, sharks, if you will, that they taste the blood in the water. And as soon as they're able to call Bob and Susan in freaking Iowa and say, Bob and Susan, man, we've got to diversify your portfolio into some of these cryptocurrencies. This is the next big thing. We're talking trillions of dollars are going to start flowing into cryptocurrencies. And like I said, you have already beat them all to the game. You have already got into this space even before them. So again, I ask you that question. Would you and could you wait 2 to 5 years for 1,000x return on your investment? So whatever it is that you invested, okay, would you wait 2 to 5 years for 1,000x return on that investment? Think about that. Every $1,000 invested turns into $1 million in 2 to 5 years. 2 to 5 years. The game plan hasn't changed, guys. The biggest mistake I would say I made in this group was giving you guys the expectation that there was going to be any sort of monthly payments or monthly dividends or anything like that. I cannot guarantee that. And that's probably what has created the most stress for me is that monthly payment. My goal is still for all of us to get our seed capital paid back as quickly as possible so that we're just riding on house money. But man, because there's a few of you, I've talked to you, that have that expectation, and you're now, there's some of you because you've invested into something you didn't understand. And I feel invested into something thinking it was a get rich quick scheme, because it was for a lot of people. It was a fast run up. I mean, Bitcoin did like 1,700% ROI in 2017. My own personal portfolio did over 3,000%. So that's a 300x in 1 year in 2017. So there was a lot of money made really, really fast. The unfortunate thing is man, we started this thing at the top. But the fundamentals are there. There's going to be another run-up. The run-up is going to be so much bigger than 2017. The question is, can you be patient? Can you wait? What I would suggest is the money's gone. You can log into your Binance account at any time, but I would suggest that you just consider it gone. It's been over a year. Just wait. 1,000x, in my opinion, is very conservative. Bitcoin has already done 650,000x return on investment. And it is currently down 80% from its all-time high. So even when we test Bitcoin's all-time high, that's still multiples that's 5x from where we're at right now. Still nothing compared to if you would have gotten in the very beginning, but still great returns. But they're still much better. The coins and the projects we're invested in, 1,000x, very conservative in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to leave it open for Q&A. So if anybody has any questions, just let me know. Nothing? Well, all right, guys. Well, I want you to understand the biggest thing that I've always tried to instill in all of you guys is I am here to serve you guys. Service in this space is my top priority. My integrity and my ability and willingness to serve at the highest level is my number one priority. So if you guys ever have any questions, concerns, comments, I am here 24/7. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me. I am always here. And on a personal note, I want to thank some of you guys so much for the love and support that you gave me in 2018, especially when I was going through some personal stuff in my relationship. I really, really appreciate it. Through this group, I have made some of my closest friends, and I really do appreciate it. And from the bottom of my heart, not only do I appreciate it, but I have absolute certainty. I've never been so certain of something in my entire life than I am of this investment and this technology. I've been on the internet since 1995. I started selling on eBay in 1999. I remember hanging out. I've been through every phase of technology when it comes to the internet. Chat rooms, AOL, Yahoo chat rooms, freaking picking up chicks, okay? MySpace, Facebook, internet marketing, okay? I've been through it all. I honestly feel, and I don't know what you believe in, a higher power or whatever, but I believe that everything in my life has happened to lead me to this opportunity. And so I have absolute certainty, and I really do look forward to the day when we're hanging out on my yacht in the French Riviera and all of our lives have radically changed. Because do the math on whatever you invested. Some of you invested, only $1,000. Some of you invested $50,000. I invested $75,000. 1,000x of that alone. Barely pay for the maintenance on my yacht for a year. But that being said, I look forward to the day when when 2018 was simply just a memory. Just a memory. Because much better days are ahead for all of us. I know there's a lot of you that are doing just phenomenal things out there, building incredible businesses, helping just tons of people. I know a lot of you guys are doing big things. And so I look forward to this being a part and just taking your life to the next level. I love you guys so much. I appreciate everything. Again, if you need me for anything, just reach out. I plan on doing these videos every quarter. And now that I've got this team coming along, I definitely expect to be putting out more content to keep you guys up to speed. Nothing's changed on my end. Just kind of been in the trenches, been in the laboratory, been in the cave. I haven't taken a single day off, no matter what's happened. My faith, my certainty hasn't changed. It's only grown. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. If you need anything, just reach out. I'll talk to you then.